Good day, this is Ray. Today is Saturday, September 23rd, 2023. For me, another day of learning and growing. Hope that you, your family, friends, and loved ones are doing well and staying safe. So it's early on Saturday. I've been up for quite a while, probably since 2:30. And I'm sorry, 2:30 a.m., not 2:30 p.m. yesterday. Might as well have been, you know. I got very little sleep last night. Was in a little bit of pain, but something I've been thinking about for the past few days, excuse me, get it situated here, is living in the moment. And you know, I don't necessarily see it as something as a philosophy. It's just something that I remember being brought up to me when I was in high school from one of my trumpet teachers in the symphony orchestra, and I used to struggle with reading like difficult passages, like orchestral passages, and trying to be able to sight read, which means seeing it for the first time and then playing it the way it's supposed to sound. So he would throw all these different pieces at me and just say, okay, play. And I would have to take in a few things. I would have to take in the key signature, see which clef it's in, if it's treble or bass clef, if it's what the tempo is, the dynamics, the duration of the notes, and you know, basically everything. And I'll have a few seconds, and then I would start playing. And I remember it may have been one of a few times that he said this, but he stopped me and he said, stay in the moment. Don't go far ahead. Don't look back. Just stay in the moment. Stay present. And so this was over 20 years ago, and that has stuck with me since then. Now, I hadn't perfected it, you know, living in the moment. That's a sort of a daily struggle. But, you know, there are a lot of things that I agree with about that. And I was reading this article, and I posted a link to it. Not everything in this article I agree with, but there are a few things that did stand out when it comes to living in the moment, like remove unneeded possessions. That's definitely something I've been working on, because there are things that I have that I probably even now hadn't used in the past 4 or 5 years. And I would say most of the things have no impact, or you know, it doesn't trigger any memories for me. It's not useful. And, you know, from time to time, if I'm thinking about those things, that's just wasted energy on something that I should just go ahead and take care of and to do away with, or even sell it. So, you know, I definitely agree with that. Something else it says here is, don't dwell on past accomplishments. So, in the past few years, I've been doing things related to work, with working on designations and learning about different systems that are being rolled out, and you know, developing systems to help keep track of things. And, you know, as much as I think I've been able to help in areas, I can't look back on the past accomplishments. I just got to, you know, focus on improving, maybe even using different systems that I'm not accustomed to. Because, you know, I look at tools as something to be able to help, you know, help get through a lot of the challenges that I face, not necessarily just with work, but with life. You know, I live in a 2-story townhome, and I was concerned about having that flight of stairs living with lupus. And I said, okay, I've got to make sure I make this place as comfortable as I can so that if I have to stay downstairs the bulk of the day, I could do that and just be down here. But if I have to be upstairs, then I can be upstairs. So I sort of duplicated the spaces for downstairs and upstairs, and I have only the tools that I need to make that possible. Nothing more, nothing less. Anyway, another thing that this article mentions is stop worrying. Yeah, easier said than done. There's not a lot that I worry about. I think what's really helped, I used to worry a lot about finances, but then I learned how to budget from Brad Long at ZeroDayCoach.com. And that's taken a lot of my worrying off. Health, definitely something I worried about and stay on top of it. As a matter of fact, I've scheduled my first colonoscopy this year, which I talked about previously, and I'll talk a little more about that in a future videos. That'll be coming up in a little bit over a month. Excuse me. Whoa, excuse me. So, it doesn't help to worry, is what I want to say about that. Excuse me a second, let me pause. I got to blow my nose. Yeah, it doesn't help to worry. If there's something that needs to be done, write it on the list, cross it off, get it done, move on to the next thing. And that's definitely something that was part of my DNA, so to speak, is worrying, but that's not necessarily something that I deal with a lot now. Let me see. Dream about the future, but work hard today. Maybe a little bit. I don't do a lot of daydreaming or anything like that. Thinking about what could be. I do work hard. I definitely put in the effort, and I think dreaming about the future, a lot of that can be materialistic, and so that's why I don't really do that. For example, I have a TV that I bought probably 10 years ago, flat screen, and until it breaks down, it's going to stay with me. But they got all these newer TVs, smart TVs, and everything, and I don't dream about that. I don't dream about future vacations or anything like that. So I think I agree with the work hard today. Dreaming about the future, not so much. And then last thing it says is a smile. Now that's some people smile more than others. I guess because I wear masks so much that I don't really do a lot of that. I had a little wry smile from time to time. But that's good. Smile to live in the moment. But more importantly, what I would like to say about it all is that my life feels a lot easier when I live in the moment. And I wish I could fully elaborate on that, but really it's a matter of choosing to do that. Saying that I choose to live in the now, and I'm going to work hard while I have now, and hopefully this is building a foundation for a better future and something that could be passed on to my nieces and nephews, to future generations, anybody watching the videos that need a little bit of inspiration to get through. This is life can be challenging. So I just want to make the impact I can and where I can and however I can. So if you made it this far, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, when I post my videos. You can find me at youtube.com/@LupusLifestyle. And until next time, hope you all take care.